You know, it's probably one of the toughest things we've ever have to go through. Saying goodbye to a dog has been part of our family. But what if I told you that those last, often confusing moments weren't a sign of them fading away, but were actually their last, most powerful act of love? Today, let's try to understand the final message they work so hard to give us.
I mean, have you ever really stopped and wondered what's going through their head at the very end? We see these strange behaviors, and honestly, it can make us feel so helpless. But here's the thing, these aren't just random actions, they're a language, and today we're going to learn how to understand it.
And this right here, this is the key. This changes everything. I want you to start thinking of these signals not as a sad decline, but as letters. Carefully written letters, each with its own deep meaning, composed just for you.
So the first letter that they write often starts with them pulling away, with a retreat. And I know it can feel like rejection, right? But it's not. It's actually rooted in this ancient, powerful instinct, the instinct to protect their family.
This is where we translate what we're seeing into what they're feeling. So when they hide, they're not hiding from you. It's this deep, primal instinct kicking in to not attract predators to the family den. Even at the very end, they are still protecting you. And that patrolling, when they're walking around the house, even when they're so frail, it's something called memory imprinting. They're using their last bits of energy to lock in the scent, the layout, the feeling of the home they love. It's like they're making sure it's safe one last time.
Okay, let's move into the next phase, which honestly can be even more baffling. As their body begins its natural shutdown process, it can feel like their whole personality just flips completely upside down.
And you might see one of two extremes which seem like total opposites. A dog that's always been super independent might suddenly become your shadow, never leaving your side. They know time is short. On the flip side, a really affectionate dog might suddenly seem distant, aloof, and please don't take it personally. It's just that social interaction becomes physically exhausting, and they are saving every single drop of energy for what's to come.
Oh, this one is just heartbreaking for any owner. But when they turn away from their favorite food, it is not because they don't love you or that treat anymore, it's because their digestive system has already started to shut down. Food is no longer a comfort, it's a burden on their body. This is a biological signal, not an emotional one.
And now we come to what is easily the most deceptive and maybe the most heartbreaking signal of all. It's a moment that will fill you with this incredible surge of hope right before the end. Just picture this. After days of them being weak and tired, they suddenly get up. Their tail wags. Maybe they even eat a whole bowl of food. Their eyes are bright and clear again, and your heart just leaps. You think, he's back. The medicine is working. It's a miracle. But this is a very specific and well-documented phenomenon.
It's known as the cruel miracle, or a false recovery. It's not a real return to health. What's actually happening is their body is making a final resource overdraft. It's a massive surge of adrenaline that just lights up all their systems one last time. It's their final gift to you, an attempt to be the dog you remember, just for a little while longer.
So if you see this sudden burst of energy, it's so important to understand that the final decline can happen very quickly once that energy fades, often in less than a day. So don't rush them outside for a big long walk. Just sit with them, be with them, cherish that moment for the beautiful, fleeting gift that it is. Now, as that final burst of energy starts to fade, their goodbye message becomes really quiet and incredibly profound. And it's not communicated through actions anymore, but through their eyes. You might notice them just staring at you for a really long time. It's not a plea for help. This is called a long visual anchor. As their own world gets blurry and confusing, your face becomes their anchor, the one single point of safety and familiarity. By locking their eyes on you, what they're really saying is, my journey is complete because you are here with me.
And they might offer you one last physical gift. When they nudge their favorite toy towards you, they aren't asking you to play. This is a handover. They are officially leaving you with their most prized possession. It's a final, beautiful gesture to show you that their lifelong mission of taking care of you is finally complete. They're leaving their heart in your hands.
And that brings us to the most incredible secret of all. That final, intense gaze, it wasn't just for them, it was for you. There was a secret mission behind it.
This is just wow. Animal behaviorists call it oxytocin synchronization. By holding that deep eye contact, your dog is literally using their last ounce of strength to trigger a release of oxytocin, the love hormone, in your brain. That's the hormone that brings us calm, that reduces our pain.
And That is the final message. In their very last moments, their entire life's mission comes full circle. They're not asking you to save them. They are actively trying to comfort you, making sure that their human is going to be strong enough to be okay, even after they're gone. It is their final and their absolute greatest act of love.
So, as we wrap this up, I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Knowing everything we know now, that they understood so much, that they were trying to give you so much peace, what would be the one last thing you would want them to know? Thank you for going on this journey with me.